Hello everyone, welcome to another section with OK Gift. Alright, so in this video I'll be showing you how I was able to achieve this effect on Canva. Amazing stuff. Alright, so the first thing is I want to replicate this design, so I'll create a new page and I already have my yellow background, and I want to make it purple and yellow, so I'll go to plus here, the plus sign here. Alright, so I go to the plus sign, elements, then I pick this my shape, this square shape. Right, so I adjust it until it's half of the page, then I bring it down. I change the color to purple. All right, the color I want to use, you can use any color, purple, yellow, blue, red, green, any color, but I want to use purple and yellow. All right, so the next thing now is to import my image. I already have my image in uploads. All right, so I go to uploads and I click on the image I want to use. You can use any image. Right, so I click on the image I want to use, then I adjust it until it's contain the page. Right, so okay, all right, so I have my image already. So the next thing you have to do now is to duplicate this design. And the reason why I want to duplicate is because I will still be needing the original image. All right, I will be needing the original image, so I'm just going to duplicate this. All right, so let's work on the first one. Okay, so I click on the image, I go to effects here. After I've clicked, you see effects, you click on effects. We have so many effects. We have background remover, auto enhance, photogenic, autofocus, face retouch, smart mockup, shadows, frames. All right, so we are here, the Duotone effects. This effect is used to achieve a background. This is used to achieve the background and the image looking alike. All right, so I want to use the Duotone effects, and I click on the Duotone effect. You see there are many effects here already. All right, so and I'm using purple. Okay, so and purple is pop. All right, so this is pop right here. This is pop. All right, so I click on pop, and now I have my purple girl. All right, so I have my purple girl already. So what is the next thing I'm going to do? The next thing I'm going to do now is to split it. All right, I'll split it until, yes, can you see that? So I'll split it until it's half of the page, half of purple, so that it can only show in the purple side. Now I want to have the same effect for the yellowish part. All right, so that's why I told you that I'll be needing this image. I don't know why it went back. Let's do it again. Effects, Duotone, and a purple. Okay, all right, so I click on this. I already have my girl here, so I'll copy it. I just long pressed it, so I clicked it and copied it to this right here. So I'm gonna paste it on my other page. So now you see I have two different images. All right, so it's now left for me to do this same effect on the, I don't know why this thing is. Okay, so next thing for me is to do the same effect. This is, I have duplicated my image, so I'm just going to cut it until it's only showing the purple side. So now I want to do the same effect on the yellow background. All right, so I'm just going to go to the same method, effects, then Duotone effects, then I look for a yellow. All right, mustard. Yeah, mustard right here. So I use mustard. Okay, so you see I think mustard is closer to the color I'm using. All right, so that was how Duotone effect is able to achieve this right here to this. Okay, so now I want to brighten it. All right, I want to brighten it, so I click on the image and I go to adjust here, and I see right here adjust, and I adjust it. I brighten it a little bit, 5, contrast 17, saturation just a little bit. So I'm not putting saturation. All right, so I go to clarity. I think I don't want it to be too clear, just a little bit of clarity. All right, that's 27. Then vibrance, I do the same thing. Let me make it 27 also. Then highlights, I'm going to make it 15. All right, highlight 15. Then shadow, I'm going to make it minus 20. All right, minus 20. Okay, so now I've done the necessary I have done the necessary effect that I want. This is how I want it to be. All right, so I do the same effect for the other one. Adjust and brightness 5, okay, brightness 5, contrast 17, okay, then clarity, and let's say 28, vibrance, okay, that's 27, right? 27, vibrance 27, then highlights 15, then shadow minus 20. Okay, so now I have this right here. Okay, all right, so now I have my Duotone effect already. So the next thing is I want to have this, glowy background at the back of her head. So I just go to my plus sign, go to element and search for blur. All right, I search for blur and I have blur here. So this is the one I'm picking. All right, so this particular blur here, so I pick that and I increase it and put it here, then move it to the back position, to the back or forward. Okay, so I have it here. Then I'm going to reduce the transparency. I'm making the transparency 60. All right, 60. So there we go. And lastly, I add my text. Okay, I add my text and I want to write be unique. All right, be unique. So B E. Okay, so I'm going to be using the font B Vietnam. Okay, so I'm just going to put this right here, change the color to black, oh sorry, white, make it bold, then I will make this, reduce the transparency, right, reduce transparency to 60. All right, 60. Okay, so and I duplicate this and have the same thing here, but this color is going to, I will make the color black or purple. Yes, I'm gonna make it purple, so let me make it black. It's cool that way. So I'm going to do the same thing, write unique. Yeah, select all, U, enter, N, enter, high, enter, I, enter, Q, enter, U, enter, E. All right, enter E. Okay, so I have my unique quality here. Okay, so I will adjust this until it's aligned. Okay, yes, perfect. So I'll also reduce, I think the transparency is already reduced. I reduce the transparency, okay, to 60. So there we are, there we go. Now we have this effect that's been achieved on Canva with Duotone effects. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.